Hello and welcome back to another Korea with Kate vlog. I'm way too excited to talk about all the things that happened during my sister's visit here to Korea and then later on in some videos, our trip to Japan. So I'm jumping the gun, I'm skipping some months, I'm doing this video first and then we'll go back to it. But welcome to another Korea with Kate vlog, Sister Visits Me in Korea edition. So the trip starts off actually on a Saturday when my sister flew in and I actually went to Incheon to pick her up. However, we were both tired and all we did was eat. You will see that, but this starting video is basically our first full day in Korea where we decided to go to Nami Island, which is an island just off of Gapyeong, which is like a city like an hour away from Seoul. It's normally called Ferry Island. Our plan was to zip line to the island because that's an option and then take the ferry back, but it was pouring rain. Thank you, Korea. Still beautiful, still picturesque, but this is that time, so hope you enjoy. Immediately after arriving where I live, I had to take my sister to my favorite beloved samgyeopsal place. We ended up going here quite a few times during her trip, but it's delicious. And here's us at Osang Station trying to go to Nami Island. It's a big commute day, so I brought my sister on to basically every type of transportation type you can take in Korea. So you're welcome for that. For some reason, I don't remember why. This is me trying to teach my sister some Hangul and the words for soul and wihom, which is danger. I can't commit. It was actually quite a long commute day. We had to take a bus at around 6:30 to get to the first train station, to get to KTX, to the ITX, to there's a subway transfer in between, but we finally made it to Gapyeong and we stopped at a cafe before we went on to the ferry. What's this?
I think you get the whole thing.
What is it? They won't give us the whole thing? Peep the introduction to my sister seeing that idol ads are everywhere here. So this is us standing outside of where we would have ziplined to the island, but noticing that it was pouring rain, so that probably wasn't a possibility. Actually, it definitely wasn't a possibility. So we decided to take the ferry instead. I mean, the only way to get there. It was still fun, still nice. I actually found that it worked out the best for us that it was raining because with the weather, we found that there weren't a lot of people that went to Nami Island. I mean, after when we started to leave and it started to clear up, there were more people, but it kind of seems like we have the whole island to ourselves.
How do I can't.
We ended up catching a ferry with this like group of people that were traveling together, which was kind of fun. They all stayed on one side of the boat and we basically had the whole side to ourselves. So again, it looks like it's empty other than when you see a tourist here. But yeah, this is us starting our photo shoot. I don't know why, but to me this like red tree thing in the middle was giving like Crazy Rich Asians wedding scene and I loved it. Please indulge me as I include several of the same type of photos with slightly different angles and slightly different poses. I'm pretty sure this is me realizing I should do like the cat's eye gnarly like choreography. I failed miserably, but here's some of the clips. Not clips, but pics. This is yet another incident of me choosing to go to a place based off a single TikTok. I knew that it was known for like these tall trees and like making it look like a corridor, so I thought this was the picturesque part, but later on you see the actual pretty part.
The struggle of trying to capture how cute it is up there, but also not get wet. Oh, I see what you mean, because it's more spaced out in your clothes.
And this was the really pretty part. I cannot wait to see what it looks like in the fall with the tree colors like changing. So pretty. I gotta go back.
No, normally the sound is taken out by my voiceovers.
You'll see that I tried to capture a lot of B-roll throughout this trip to Korea and our trip to Japan. I feel like it just is a nice capture of the things that we did, and it really is like a nice behind the scenes moment you get to see, not on Instagram or what I choose to post there. I thought this was such a cute shot, and I actually love that we have the umbrellas with us, especially this umbrella, my favorite one I got from Everland with the cute little pandas. It looks perfect with the lights in the background. And here's another glimpse into the behind the scenes. Yes, I tried to do the most to get that picture, to get that shot. I love that it was captured because, like, me squatting, yeah, I'm getting that shot for you, girl. And so is my sister. Yeah, because we want our Instagrams to look chef's kiss, you know? And this is my sister's attempt to try to get that same B-roll type film of me.
I'm trying to get the duck and like the strangers. Ah, that's so romantic. Like on my way, what is it? Warming up to go on another romantic trip.
And here are some of the resulting shots. I love these photos. They're so cute, so pretty, so picturesque. Thanks, Nami.
She's trying to approach the peacock. Yo, let's go. Where? Where's the second one? Oh! He knows he's pretty.
Maybe they're not dudes because
They're pretty,
aren't like
but it's blue.
right. But the feathers aren't blue. And they're not showing them off right.
I want to go inside that bakery though.
Dude, you're in the way of my finger.
I'm done with the peacock. Yeah. I think this one is the man.
Two of them. Do you not see the two peacocks? To the left of it. Maybe they're not dudes because their feathers aren't like right. But the feathers aren't blue. And they're not showing them off right now.
I want to go inside that bakery.
Dude, you're in the way of my finger.
I'm done with the peacock.
I don't know, she's starting to guard. Are you gonna try to go in? The other person went in. Okay.
I think this one is the man.
They're guarding both entrances.
Okay, we found this like song museum, but there's a peacock here. There's another one, but we're afraid to like attack us. Okay, bye.
That was so cold.
You are so close.
Oh, is he gonna do it?
No. I think they're just staying away from the rain. Girl, I don't run fast, so if we gotta run, it's not gonna be fast. Oh, I got double view. Cute.
Oh, give yourself a heart. Again, this is something we noticed along our trips for both Korea and Japan, that we just had such lucky timing to look at like we were like the only people in Osaka or in Nami Island or Korea or Japan at the time. So there were some clips like this where people like were in our shot, but most of the time we had pretty good timing getting our shots looking like we were alone. This like lotus field was really pretty too. It just felt like Thumbelina, like we were like woodland creatures. So really like namesake Fairy Island makes sense, Nami.
No, I think I'm good. Oops, my shot's so squiggly.
So apparently it was Peru week the time we had decided to go, and there's supposed to be like a musical performance. So we were walking along this area hoping we caught some of it. We did it later on, and then also trying to look for a place to eat before we head back to Seoul.
You know, this video is like, I'm taking my own videos because when I pass away, my husband doesn't have any footage of me. Be like, no. This is exactly what this is.
I believe this was a children's book library, and it was so pretty because it was like the whole building was shaped like a castle. You see it in the background of this photo, like with this tiny little squirrel table. The K-pop Demon Hunter fans are everywhere, and they know that they're everywhere. And like, look at this cute little like, is it Derpy? And I don't know the bird's name, sorry, but they used like the snowman that's like the mascot of Nami as like the character. So cute. We decided to pop in here for lunch or dinner or just to get some food before we head back so we're not too hangry. And it was serving some like traditional Korean foods. We got some bulgogi and there was a cute little like area. I told my sister to take a picture. Yeah. Scattered around the island are these little like post offices where you can send a postcard like directly to anyone you want. It was so cute. And this is like us waiting for the ferry, the mountains in the background with the cute little like snowman mascots, and us saying goodbye to Nami Island. Bye, Nami. It was actually really clear when we were going back from Nami Island and for the rest of the night when we headed to Seoul and headed back home. So that was nice and we were grateful for that. So you could see like the mountains, the views. It was nice.
Canada, Korea, Canadians. Thanks, Nami. 안녕하세요.
Another little photo shoot because when are my sister and I not taking photos? The answer's probably never. However, we decided to sit inside even though it was really nice, just to have a seat because we still had a little bit more travel throughout our day. We were heading back to Seoul to hopefully go to Myeongdong to get some raw marinated crab, something I've been looking forward to forever and no one really wants to eat it except my sister. Oh, hey girl, we found you, Huntrix.
Where'd she go? Oh, sorry. Sorry.
The this was us back in Seoul. We were walking through this bridge before we realized we're walking in the complete opposite direction until we found the crab place. The first place was full, but this one was even better, a lot more space, and the food, delicious, just as I imagined. Maybe even better. Ended off the night taking a picture in front of the I Love Seoul sign right next to the KTX station and training home. See us next time in the next vlog. Bye!